I think you start to have your own name. This is a reputation, okay?
Yeah.
So you must be very proud and very careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gampang.
Ada program bantuan. Mungkin lusa ada dari tim kita ada yang datang, dia lebih fokus ke situ. Jadi mungkin kita harus bicara untuk distribusi pupuk sebagai premi atau apa ya?
Ya.
Ya, yang lebih
Saya
baik.
kemarin bagi premi hampir 200 juta dan ini.
Ya, mantap.
Ini juga. Kita setiap petani itu mendapat Rp200 pengembalian menjadi premi.
Okay, yeah. So they see how much cherry they sold and then they get a premium per kilo. Ada dua kawan kerja ikut saya, Pak Dinesh sama Mbak Ulfa. Yang nanti mau datang lusa atau hari apa saya nggak tahu, mereka rencana mau ke sini. Mereka mau lihat kebun dan cara untuk hitung-hitung produksi panen.
Oh, kira-kira gitu.
Ya, ya biar tiap tahun mereka kembali dan bisa lihat perkembangan kopi seperti apa tiap musim, supaya kita bisa prediksi jumlah produksinya.
Iya.
뭐요? 무하기 똥 쌀 것 같다고. 아, 그래서 계속 커피로 와. 너무 웃기지.
It's like a bean.
Kopinya bagus. Berhenti dulu.
짠.
Nah, enggak lah.
Bagaimana bisa putuskan ini kopi buat mana atau grade-nya apa mutunya?
Kita standar kopinya tuh tetap ini semua.
Yeah. He says he just maintains the same standard for all of his coffee. Ya. Tapi memang ada perbedaan juga mungkin antara waktu panen atau sumber
Paling
cherry.
ya, jadi yang satu yang pertama tuh sumber cherry-nya tuh harus betul origin. Itu kita pertahankan.
Ya.
Yang kedua prosesnya itu kita pertahankan, kita berubah-ubah. Yang membuat dia perbedaan nanti awal musim sama akhir musim.
Ya.
Kalau di akhir musim ini buat akhir musim ini.
Ya.
Itu
Yeah, so the main difference he sees in the quality is more the timing when he's buying the cherry. So he maintains the same standard year round, and when he sees towards the end or the beginning of the harvest, the coffee's not so good. So, but it's all, he tries to just maintain the same grade always. The problem with Indonesia is there's no regulation at all. And we always have problems with commercial coffee. Grade 1, there's no real clear definition. We have to just enforce it ourselves. So there's no, the standard for like a normal commercial coffee grade 1 is just that it's 8% defect. 8%. So they don't use a point system here now. Because with wet hulling there's a lot of broken chipped cut because of the, so there's usually, we grade everything as per SCA and grade 1 is normally between 20 and 30 defect. But 80% of that's broken chipped cut. And it's
So
just a little,
you check.
we check every shipment. Pre-shipment sample, shipment sample, we draw ourselves. That's why we have staff to pull the sample. So we have one guy here, who draws the shipment sample, and then we have one guy in Meda who draws the shipment sample. So if the defect is unusually high, of course we'll stop and ask them to resort the coffee. Indonesia as a country doesn't have standards, and most exporters also don't have a defect counting standard. They just look at the coffee as a standard. Ya, kecuali kalau mau kirim gawat ke Bandung, kita coba bisa.
Boleh kita keliling lagi?
Okay. The first reason is because it's another job, something for people here to do. Always the thought is to get a better price or more of the value when you're selling to a dealer. So people are very hesitant. I have a hard time buying parts, but even if I do all the calculations and I show them you're making the same amount, people still prefer selling green beans because to them they see a bigger amount per kilo. It's tricky. Some people are comfortable, but most suppliers for us, specialty, they want to sell green beans. Really difficult. So we can, I think with him we can figure it out. He understands his yields. A lot of people, they don't actually understand the yield, so they think you're trying to trick them or something, you know? Sebenarnya bisa kalau dikondisikan suhu stabil dan ada kayak resepnya, jangan langsung sampai akhir, dan dia juga untuk panasnya jangan ada asap masuk. Tapi ada yang bikin specialty pakai. Oh, iya ya. It's just he didn't know you could do specialty with the dryer.
You almost give to buy some coffee from Indonesia.
Iya, jadi 10 tahun yang lalu dia datang ke Aceh buat cari kopi specialty tapi nggak ketemu sama sekali. Dia udah menyerah, udah nggak ada kopi di Indonesia.
Specialty memang di Aceh ini. Dia baru mulai itu di 2015.
Yeah. So he's saying specialty. He agrees. There was nothing here until 2015 for specialty.
But because of the cup of excellence and your coffee, we love it. And after 10 years, right now, we have, let's say, another new gate to promote Indonesia coffee in South Korea. So your coffee can be kind of really very important product for us. And our customers, most of Korean customers, you know, when they think of the Indonesia coffee, it's just mandling or very tasty and that's it. So no one believe specialty coffee from the Indonesia. So we must be kind of really good gate to show what's the real quality from Indonesia. So I really ask you to do your best to make a very good coffee. That's why I always focus on the fully washed. Fully washed is kind of a symbolic coffee, I think, to represent the typical character.
I agree with you. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
ya, jadi dia mungkin 10 tahun dan perusahaan mereka cukup besar. Ya, mungkin 1 tahun katanya 200 ton. Wow, kopi specialty ya, skor 86 ke atas ya. Dan waktu COE dia cupping, dia pikir wah ada kopi bagus dari Indonesia. Jadi buat perusahaan mereka, pembelinya belum tahu ada kopi specialty dari Indonesia. Jadi ini menjadi peluang atau pintu buka untuk konsumen mereka di Korea. Indonesia ada, jadi dia minta ya bikin kopi yang bagus buat dia.
Sama semua sebenarnya, sama kedanin sama ini. Kita usahakan nanti untuk kopi ini yang panen di Oktober sama November kita kirim ke Terarosa.
So he's saying for to get the best coffee, let's focus on the October-November period. Let's not start too early and wait too long. So dan dia juga sangat suka kopi full wash.
So first step, I wanted to buy, let's say, 100 bags. But if we succeed to sell your coffee as a good coffee in Korea, maybe we year by year we can increase some more volume. So without our customer, there is no Terarosa, and without customer in Terarosa, without no farmers. So you must consider, we must be succeeded to sell your coffee to our customers, and our customer start to ask us to buy more coffee. So we must make this kind of like a cycle, then we can grow together.
It's normal, it takes time. Jadi tahun ini dia harap bisa beli 6 ton, dan dia nanti kasih ke pembelinya, pelanggan mereka. Baru mudah-mudahan ke depan tiap tahun bisa tambah ya, kalau udah terkenal rasanya dan udah laku di sana gitu.
Boleh. Kalau bisa berkelanjutan kalau udah ini nanti.
Iya, harus seperti itu.
Now our company, we used to buy coffee from like 12 different countries. And but right now we got a big challenge because of the weather condition from Central America and South America. So very difficult to keep the same quality or same quantity. And also we decided to open for the new country like Indonesia, Papua New Guinea or other country. So I really hope Indonesia can be kind of our best option. So
Ya, jadi mereka biasanya beli kopi dari 12 negeri, tapi mereka juga lihat di negeri yang lain masalah cuaca juga pengaruh mutu kopi dan jumlah kopi. Jadi mereka sedang cari sumber baru. Sangat harap Indonesia bisa menjadi satu sumber baru buat mereka. Menarik buat saya dengar juga negeri yang lain bermasalah sama ya. Yeah, it's interesting for me to know that you're seeing this in other countries about the weather and the impact on quality and production. You know, because I've been so focused in Indonesia the last 3-4 years, I kind of don't know what's happening. So it's good for us to have the perspective. Ya, kita tahu dari luar negeri juga tantangannya sama. Jadi kita harus bertahan di sini, jaga mutunya. Ya.
Mutu itu sebenarnya dia kan tergantung harga. Harganya bagus, jadi bagus.
Ya, buat dapat ciri yang bagus.
Karena kita pemain specialty yang kecil-kecil banyak juga di sini kan. Banyak yang kalau harganya terlalu ini susah kita mutu.
Yeah, he's saying on his side, you know, to produce a high quality, he really has to pay a high price for the cherry because there's so much competition here. You know, so it's just important for him to make sure that he gets the good price so he can buy the best cherry. You know, it's true though. There's so much competition in Indonesia. It makes it a difficult place.
Banyak everywhere.
It's just because I think the local market's growing so much now too. And you always have people coming in for the first time and they don't know the business. And sometimes they're not even going to be around in 2 years, but they're going to ruin the price for everybody this year because they come in and pay this crazy price. And you just, it happens every year. This happened again this year. These guys doing this like yeast and all this stuff. They're paying like so much for cherry, and everybody else is like, oh, I have to either pay or I don't get the cherry.
So who is the biggest buyer inside
And this new guy that you saw the sign, they're very aggressive, and they just started last year. They're trying to be the biggest. But all of them do everything, and they don't do everything really well, but it's good if you can just focus on one thing. So he's really happy to just focus on processing right now and buying good cherry. You know, so.
5 years, and I think you start to have your own name. This is a reputation, okay? So you must be very proud and very careful. Okay.
Ya, karena kamu udah pemenang COE, nama kamu akan menjadi viral.
Oh, viral.
Iya, viral. Jadi harus jaga betul ya mutunya dan pertahannya.
Itu yang perlu kita pertahankan. Kalau untuk menang itu gampang bikin kopinya. Mempertahankannya itu susah. Jangan sampai kayak yang pembeli ini waktu order lagi, ternyata jauh kali bedanya, ya kan?
Ya jangan ya.
Yang kemarin mungkin 8889, paling rendahnya mungkin 8687, yang itu begitu. Sebenarnya kopinya itu tergantung cirinya. Kalau cirinya udah bagus, pasti kopinya bagus.
Yeah, he's saying winning was easy, but for me to maintain is going to be more challenging.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and he's saying really the quality just comes down to the quality of cherry that he buys, more than anything. So, harus kuat per stoknya. Supaya kita tahu yang mana. Karena mungkin ada juga pembeli yang cukup senang dengan yang kita udah rasakan nggak sesuai ekspektasinya. Jadi mereka senang dan kita senang, tapi kita pilih yang terbaik.
Saya maunya
karena mereka tetap senang, jadi apa ya? Kenapa ya? Kita kita bisa jaga-jaga. Tapi harus ada sistem terpisah ya. Jadi kopi ini sampel ini yang buat pembeli ini. Jadi dia sesuai ya yang real yang ada di gudang.
Bye.
Tadi